This will cost £16 million. Everything indicates that Wataru Endo will become a Liverpool player. After Liverpool have been linked to Ryan Gravenberch and Sofyan Amrabat in the last few hours, a small bomb was dropped with a name that has not previously been mentioned. Fabrizio Romano reports exclusively that Liverpool have made a formal bid for Japanese midfielder Wataru Endo from Stuttgart. He is a 30-year-old, and captain of both Stuttgart and Japan. The player wants the transfer, and sees it as the biggest opportunity so far in his career. On the way to Merseyside. David Ornstein of The Athletic writes that the player has now been given permission to travel to Merseyside to complete the transfer. Endo only has 1 year left on his contract with Stuttgart, so there is unlikely to be an expensive transfer. Stuttgart would have wanted to sign the player on a new contract, but now they are moving towards a transfer. Ornstein has come up with a new update. There he writes that the transfer fee is €19 million, or £16.2 million. Fabrizio Romano, who first broke the news, writes that a medical check has been set up for Thursday. Club and player must already agree on the personal terms, and the player himself asked Stuttgart to leave. Romano writes that the transfer fee is €18 million, or £15.3 million. Ivan B. Sundet has commented on the Bundesliga for Viaplay for a number of years, and must be seen as one of the country's foremost Bundesliga experts. He believes it will be a smart purchase if the Reds bring in the Japanese. This is smart. In my eyes, one of the very best defensive midfielders in the Bundesliga in recent years. Fits well with what Liverpool needs, he writes. Chris Williams, another who follows the Bundesliga closely, writes. Excellent player for Stuttgart. Leaves everything on the field, and is very disciplined. Stuttgart turned down a request from Freiburg in June. Stuttgart were planning a contract extension, and only an absurdly high transfer fee will make them think about it. It will be interesting to see what sum is discussed, he writes. One of the most underrated players in the Bundesliga. A monster when it comes to running power, with an engine like few others. Rarely loses the ball, a natural leader, and one who scores important goals. Excellent in a very average Stuttgart team. He will be a great asset for Liverpool, writes Bundesliga commentator Dan O'Hagan. Ho saw that coming. Hart, welcome to Liverpool Endo, Hart.